dude, this is so loud. I gotta bring the volume way down for me. And then... advanced settings. Boom, boom. And... fuck it, we'll have a question of the day. What's your favorite class? We'll do class first. Class in Mass Effect 2? Question mark. Okay. Okay, we're good. We got everything. Hello and welcome. My name is Rain, or Adion, and we're going back to more Mass Effect 2 and level 1. Obviously, this is the only thing I have been streaming. I did actually stream on Twitch once a few days ago for some Apex, but it was terrible, and yeah, not gonna talk about it. But last time I ended up being... my mic was being kind of weird and glitchy, and I just wasn't really feeling talking anyways. Probably could have figured it out within 2 minutes, because I figured it out today within 2 minutes. It was just that I had my mic not fully plugged into my PS4. It was like partially plugged in, so it was just being weird. But I was just too lazy last time to, you know, actually figure it out and fix it. But so I did all of Samara's mission, as well as all of Tuchanka with Mordin's and Grunt's trust missions. So recruited Samara, did those 2 trust missions, which part of me slightly regrets, just because it means that I'm not going to have very, very strong Miranda going into whatever it's called. Going into the collector ship, which is what we're starting off with today. Which I actually want to double check that I have good gear for this. In terms of like the armor I'm wearing. I'm pretty sure that it's just the Terminus armor. Just show me here. Yeah. So Terminus armor's not bad. I do want to see what some of the new armor pieces I got do, because they might be worth switching over to. I also, I'm pretty sure I can show you the difference of Paragon and Renegade with other gear. So first we'll just go over to here. So we got the Death Mask, which negotiation bonus, shield strength, power damage, weapon damage, recon HUD still amazing. This is sadly probably the best of the helmets. I personally don't like how it looks. I wish it was just full helmet, no mouth whatsoever. Sort of same thing with this, but this one's like... I don't know. Both are just weird helmets to me. And then the Archon visor, recharge time doesn't really matter. Shield gen doesn't really matter. So, like, these are the best 2 if you're really doing it. Weapon damage is just really good. And then headshot damage is really good. So, like, those are really all you're using. This comes in handy for one thing, but... feel like I'm missing a chest plate still. Melee damage, weapon damage, shield strength still the best. Probably just go over to weapon damage. Maybe shields and melee, but I think this is better. Weapon damage, shields, melee. Definitely it's just going to be Kestrel still, right? Yeah, that's an easy Kestrel. And then the only part of the Kestrel power pack that is useful is the increased shield, since we're not using heavy weapons. Increased health is okay. Increased storm speed is whatever. Okay. Yeah, I think increased health is better for that. So, overall, not really that great. Maybe there's like a better color I can use for this. Let's do like super shiny material. Actually, that's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. However, I still think that if I want... Let me see. Yeah, negotiation bonus 10%. Does... I don't know if it actually shows it. So, like, before... I think it does it, like, after the fact. After... Yeah, I think it does it after, like, you're already in a mission. So it's not really showing it right now. If I'm being real, this is probably my best armor now. Because what? I get more damage, headshot and weapon damage, which is nice. It fuses the other two, and a little bit more shield. More melee damage, more weapon damage, more shield. More weapon damage. More weapon damage, shield, melee, and more health. So I'm pretty sure with all the like small bonuses here and there that this is better than the Terminus armor for this mission. So I'm gonna rock with it. We also finally get our upgraded weapon. However, before I just blindly pick it, I do want to see how the Revenant feels a little bit. Who do I still need to talk to? Oh, I still need to talk to Tali about ship upgrade. Yeah, I know. I wanna get a few of these smaller things done just so that I don't forget and have someone die at the end of the game. Tali?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Normandy upgrades.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. The collector's cut.
Okay, so ship enhancements, multi-core shielding, and now I don't need to worry about that anymore.
What can we do for you? Will do, Commander.
I guess talk to Grunt since I did his trust mission.
Bird not Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Okay. I literally like have to remember to talk to my squad mates after missions, because there's only so many missions I have. I also think just to have fun, do a little bit more for the video and stuff, I'm gonna do some of the side missions as well.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
So like, is this life support? Yeah. Talk to Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanorn trained since I was 6 years old.
You've been...
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
I gotta
Compact.
my drink.
We live on the Hanar homeworld. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
Okay. Got my drink.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the back of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named... Well, as Rakana died around them.
But you don't
I
kill
was
the
asleep for a long time. My apologies.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted.
And now to talk to Samara.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I've located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up
I
her
know
trail?
where she is, right now. Omega. Killing her has been my focus. But that is mythology. She is simply...
So is an Ardat Yakshi.
Morinth suffers a rape. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as she ran, and I am sworn to kill her. When she is a tragic figure.
So you hunt down
If
these...
she refuses, it is an addictive condition.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault.
How did all this happen?
I learned so much. I could finally...
It sounds terrible.
Now my purpose is to...
Those moments.
help me
We'll
find...
go find more.
6 Paragon. That's my guess. Let's go.
Put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. You remember, there's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. He owes me 10. I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Alright. Guess I can talk to Mordin as well, since his trust mission is over. There's a lot of Paragon build in, like, the next couple of missions that I need to do.
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed me. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Salarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Okay, back.
So you really don't feel bad at all about what happened on Tuchanka?
Yes, correct. Now, at least. Greatly distressed at the time. Stages of grief, loss, anger, rationalization. Dealt with it. Most issues settled on Tuchanka, some on shuttle back to Normandy.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Salarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings. Made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Salarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts
What
on
about
cure?
it? Haven't? Not important. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Alright. Let's do this. Make a second save here.
Passing the Elusive Man through, Commander.
In case I need to, like, switch armors or anything. Dude, it's such a cool atmospheric
Shepard, we caught a break.
thing.
I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their home world.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with EDI. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
I need to retrain ship's powers soon, though. That's getting to the point where not having the damage buff is becoming, like, pretty bad. Okay, so wait. Collectors. Grunt's amazing. Grunt is debatably the best character against collectors, which makes him really good endgame character. And Kasumi. This is probably going to be what I bring for most missions here on if I'm not forced to bring someone. It'll probably be either one of Grunt or Kasumi, unless I'm just like feeling like I just want to bring someone else, because they are amazing characters. Switch this out for the Phalanx on you. I need the Predator again. I kind of want to actually use the Scimitar, at least to test it. Sniper doesn't really matter. Guess I'll put it on the Viper, though. Matok, obviously. Okay. Grunt's fine.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
I love the atmosphere of the collector ship. The person who was in charge of making Mass Effect's, like, score, their music, did an amazing job.
Never seen a ship like this before.
Like a giant insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location
Wait, Grunt, I just wanna... Dude, I love Grunt's helmet. It's so cool looking.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
These look just like the containers on Horizon, but there's nobody inside these.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
What happened here?
Lots of dead meat.
They were probably test subjects. When the experiment was done, they just threw them out.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
I like how that's the Paragon response. I feel like the Paragon response should be like the, this is horrible, we need to avenge them kind of shit. There it is.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
EDI, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received.
Analyzing.
The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
I sure don't want to be turned into... that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move up.
Alright. So here's the deal, right? These three guns are meant to be the best in the game, for obvious reasons. We'll start with the Claymore, because it's the one I don't really care to use. From what I remember, it is a one-shot shotgun that does do massive damage. The problem is it also has the least amount of ammo when compared to any shotgun. It has the same amount of ammo as a Geth pulse shotgun if you're fully charging every shot, which is using 2 bullets and not 1. I'm pretty sure it has 8 total shots, which is just not that great, all things considered. It is not a gun that you want as your last weapon. It's really good if you're playing Vanguard. I actually would say it's the best if you're playing Vanguard. But for Soldier, it lacks a little too much for what you actually need it for. The Revenant is interesting. I do want to try it again. But I don't know. I feel like it is just gonna be worse than the Matok. The Matok is consistently just amazing, and like this is maybe only slightly better than the Geth Pulse rifle, but with way worse accuracy. The Widow is just in every single way better than the Mantis. It one-shot kills all enemies when you shoot them in the head instead of just some. Very, very good overall. We're gonna just see how the Revenant's like, but we're probably gonna reload the save. I mean, it feels okay. I need to see its damage, though, before I... Oh, this goes for so much longer. We'll make one save here. Load this autosave, because I'm pretty sure it's right before I grab the guns. The Widow instead. That way, if I want to change guns, I can. Yeah. So, Widow. Yeah, 12 shots. And then we'll also make one for the Claymore, why not? So to save, 10 is Revenant, 11 is Widow, 12 will be Claymore. And again, the Claymore, I already know I'm not going to use it. It's mostly just to showcase it a little bit. Again, very good if you're playing Vanguard, because you actually get to get up into your opponent's face a lot. With charge and things like that. But, okay, a little bit better ammo than I remember, but you have to reload it after every shot. If you're not hitting all the pellets, damage massively dwindles. Okay gun, but I think out of the other options that exist, just the worst overall. Not even actually going to make a save for it. I do want to try out the Revenant, just see its damage potential. But it's just... It sucks because it's the only way you can get the Revenant is either through New Game Plus, I believe, or playing Soldier. And it's just worse than the Widow in that. Like, way still. However, I feel like I'm going to be running for a while. I don't really want to have to rerun through it. I might show this off on another day, actually. I think we're gonna get the Widow. We're just gonna play through the stuff normally, and then after we've completed the mission, I might reload to that previous save. Just show off the Revenant for a second. Show how strong it really can be. Also, if I'm not mistaken, there is the ammo buff between it and the Mantis. So Mantis, yeah, it starts with 10, does less damage than the Widow. But yeah, like just reading its description. The M98 Widow anti-material rifle. Accurate and deadly anti-material rifle. Effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. Upgrades the Viper sniper rifle, which upgrades the Mantis, which I don't think it does, but it's good regardless. Weighing in at 39 kilograms, the Widow is primarily used by sniper teams in assault missions against armored vehicles or Krogan. While kinetic barriers offer effective protection on vehicles, the kind generated by conventional military field generators are far too weak against the Widow. The Widow was never designed to be carried and fired by a human. Although this modified model can be carried, no ordinary human could fire it without shattering an arm, and that is why Shepard is not an ordinary human. I feel like for this mission... actually, I feel like this is good weapon setup for both of them. And then we'll start off with the sniper.
More of those pods.
Hundreds. How many are full?
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Now what's this?
Thank you. Oh, can't even use it.
On a hunch, I asked EDI to run an analysis on the ship. I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Watch your back.
That's big.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and still have room for more victims. They're gonna target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Yeah, dude, look at this. Like, that, it kind of ends there. But all of that are pods, all of those are pods. Keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. Purposefully not fully showing how many.
There's a control panel on the platform. Maybe something we can use?
Should be dead collectors. Something's wrong.
EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Squiggly boy. Look at our squiggly boy.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Yo.
We need a little help here, EDI.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Good guy Grunt looking out for the homies.
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, EDI.
Stay frosty, people. They're coming. Get ready. Smoking.
So, I guess I should explain how this fight kind of works. You literally just ignore the Scion.
Going silent.
There's just never a reason to attack it. If you ever get hit by the Scion's thingy, you just wait a little longer and cover. Same thing with this second Scion, just ignore it. It does only, it leaves a very small window where you're actually able to attack, but...
Lights out.
Control of this form.
Wait for it again.
Can't do that right now.
Impact shot.
Can't do it. Lights out.
Just do so much damage with this gun.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously fighting collective firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
You will not stop me. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
That's bad, that's bad, that's bad!
I'll put them down.
Gift for you.
On the ground now! Do not die.
One more shot. That's a full ammo recount.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Cerberus has a long history of betraying its allies. I should have seen it coming.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Okay. So here, I'm actually going to switch to shotgun phalanx.
Got it.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Look right!
Nothing can hurt me!
That's so stupid. Okay, well. Really, that wasn't a headshot. Okay.
Cannot resist.
Lights out!
Oh my gosh, Shepard, why did you get out of cover to switch guns?
On the ground, now!
You got it.
I got it. This changes nothing, Shepard.
Any ammo drop? Doesn't look like it, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. This mission is gonna look like shit when editing it.
Time to fight! Assuming control. Assuming direct control. You cannot resist. Keep the dead where they fall. Your form is fragile. I'll put them down! My shields are down. Your form is fragile.
Really, I didn't even take out his shields.
I'll put them down!
Oh, that's...
This hurts you. Impact shot! We are your genetic destiny.
Going silent.
I know you feel this. The experiments will continue, Shepard.
Okay, no other ammo, it doesn't look like. Oh, never mind, that's a thermal clip. Always worth to try and keep at full ammo. And... oh, well, there was a power cell thing right there. So I guess kind of useless overall, but oh well. Might as well since it's a one-way. Okay.
Opening a door on the far side of the room.
Ignore it. Just try.
Now you see me. Coming from the right.
Ignore it as best you can. Just.
Nothing.
Ignore it as best you can. Yeah. Like insta-turned. I tried to... this part is gonna suck. You get overwhelmed if you don't kill the weaker units first.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Really, that didn't... Okay, let's do this. I want to do enough damage to force it to pop barrier back there. Okay, that's one. Whoops.
Impact shot!
Really?
Try again.
No! I really didn't get in cover? Oh my god. I want to see, actually. I feel like this is one of those rooms where there is a threat range. So if I hug... One sec. I feel like there's a... Is there really not an angle? Okay. This is where the threat range begins. It's going to be that stump. Right? Yep.
I'll put them down.
Lights out.
Shoot.
Shield to fail.
Work.
On the ground now.
Still crazy to me that when they made this, they didn't, like when they were making this game, they didn't have a Praetorian at the collector base. Debatably the strongest unit in any BioWare game ever made, and they don't have it in the final level. Okay, now run.
Switch up. Nothing.
Switch up. Right. Got it. Change weapons.
Try again.
Fucking really, one more.
Change weapons. On it.
Shepard. Fuck you. Okay. Get the power cells for the full ammo reboot.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 716-4. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long...
Hey, down there. That where we came in?
At least we're getting near the end. Thank God.
Okay, shotgun and phalanx time. Oh, never mind. Actually, both of you go back.
Switching weapon.
Right.
On our right.
I miss.
On the ground now. You're assuming control. You're assuming control. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. This hurts you.
Am I invisible or something?
You will know pain, Shepard.
Going silent.
I must tear you apart, Shepard. I will. I know you feel this.
Here we go. Gift for you.
Cannot resist.
Now you see me. Up ahead.
You will not stop me. My attacks will tear you
Lights
apart.
out.
Stop, Shepard.
Fucking really? Oh, and I forgot this is a Scion.
Direct control. This hurts
For
you.
you. Going silent.
I've lost shield.
Oh, I don't have the ammo for this. I, like, actually don't.
Got it.
Now you see me.
Your form is fragile. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. Our power is unmatched. You will know pain, Shepard.
Now you see me. Beautiful.
Got no shield.
Dude, is there really no other fucking ammo anywhere in here? I hate rooms with no guaranteed ammo drops, man. I really do.
Smoking. Switching guns.
Like, this is literally all I can do, is just sit here,
Going
chuck
silent.
grenades, hope they hit, have Kasumi melee every once in a while.
Down.
I was about to get you to melee. One sec, before I keep going. Is there a way... Yeah, squad power usage I'm turning off now.
I've lost shield.
Pop. Like maybe 2 more grenade throws? Maybe more? That was a bad one. Aim like right here. Oh my gosh, please just die. Jesus, man. Still no. This is the husk part.
Might want to double time it, you know, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
This is how this is gonna work. Literally how that has to work.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go. You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move.
Oh, we did it though.
Strap in, people! I'm gonna make them work for it this time. I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here!
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here!
Very well. Engage Mass Effect Core.
All right. Time to be upsetty at the elusive man. And now we're officially in transmission only area besides Legion.
Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the Collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There were always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, EDI just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarves basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is There's no trace of the species that took the shot.
I get the feeling this is...
It will make
EDI.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
That can't be right.
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays in the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
This thing is our best shot at getting through the Omega-4 relay. We have to try.
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
It's funny because I can't recruit anyone other than Legion, who we only get at the IFF. How'd I get Renegade? What?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean Collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
What is it about the Collector's modification that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You said the Collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in Collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we got retrained now. Mordin Omni Tool. So here's a few things that I want to say now, because I believe I said it before, but in case I didn't, I'm going to say it again. Anything that does not have a 1 next to it is perfectly fine to use. So in this case, Krogan Shotgun, able to get. Mordin Omni Tool, able to get. This makes Mordin a little stronger, not insanely strong, but, you know, at least a little more powerful. But, like, can't get any of these. Can't get any of these. Could get this, but, like, there's not really anything that it's useful for. Okay. I think I'm finally going to retrain powers, which means I get 3 things to use. So I could, for example, do 2 things into Adrenaline Rush. Not going to, it's not useful. Like, it would be one thing if I could get, like, it all the way up to here, but I can't. Same thing here, where, okay, 20% more weapon damage to shield and synthetics. This, though, I could also get synthetic overload duration, which is pretty good, all things considered. However, it means I have nothing else. Another thing, could get Inferno Grenade up to rank 2. So, recharge is the same, but bigger radius, more damage over time, and more fragmentation. So it's actually, like, a lot stronger because of it. Or I can get 2 ranks into Combat Mastery. Now, rank... The thing is it is never worth getting 2 ranks in Inferno Grenade, Disruptor Ammo, or Adrenaline Rush. The closest ones, like Disruptor Ammo and Inferno Grenade, you could, but it's not that great. Especially considering that Disruptor Ammo just overall isn't that useful. Especially since you don't want 2 ranks almost ever, because Adrenaline Rush is just that good. There is, though, the case for Combat Mastery. And that is because you get, okay, 10% health buff, 3% damage buff, little faster running speed. Those are all nice, but the real thing is the 20% Paragon/Renegade bonus, which at rank 2 goes up to a 40% bonus. The reason why this is so important, the reason why this is so good, is because of the fact you will not have enough Paragon/Renegade for many trust missions where, in order to get someone to trust you, you have to make a certain decision. Namely, Samara and Tali are the big 2, where you actually need to bring this all the way up to the top, which doesn't really even do a whole lot. Like, it does do 2 good boosts, but as you can see, I'm still below even that 3rd bar, that 3rd black bar. So, what is useful, though, is you do 1 here, you do Adrenaline Rush, and you do Inferno Grenade. Or Disruptor Ammo, or another power over Inferno Grenade, if you have advanced training. What will end up being the case, though, is that I'm going to be doing essentially every single other trust mission besides those 2, and Thanes. I keep Thanes to do at the end because there's also a way to get more Paragon through his, but you need a certain level of Paragon or Renegade, so it's just worth to get it, like, wait till then. And 2 of those 3 are non-combat missions, and Tali's is a combat mission, but you don't really need any of your powers, so you can do... So what you do is you get all the way till the last 3 missions, not counting the recruitment of Legion. You do all the other trust missions, and then you retrain to get rank 2 into combat mastery. Because just for example, right? If I get this all the way up, 70% rare, like, this is how good these things are, right? But I can't do that. So I just have to do it like this. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of over-explaining now. We're just going to be doing all the other trust missions. We barely ever use disruptor ammo anyways. Inferno grenade is typically better. However, that leads me to the other thing. The trust missions we're going to be doing involve a lot more synthetics right now, which means, oh, well, maybe it's better for disruptor ammo. Actually, no. What we are going to do instead is go to advanced training and just to look at everything here. Flashbang we've already used. Inferno we've already used. The ammo type's not really that good. They are okay, but nothing crazy. Neural shock, not that great. You know, barrier, fortification gets shield boost. They're all decent, but not the best. Armor piercing is okay, but again, ammo types are just not that good. Slam is very strong, however, has a very long recharge time. We're looking mostly at Reeve and Energy Drain, and for the next few missions, we're actually going to be putting on Energy Drain. Get a little bit of damage to Geth and things like that, which, while we won't be fighting Geth, we'll be fighting a lot of mechs and stuff. Reeve, just overall useful for any health enemies. So, like, both of these are very good, and actually, I think I'm going to do Reeve for the next few missions. However, while I will be back on later tonight,
a new message at your private terminal.
I think I'm going to take a small, like, not small, a few hour break, probably going to eat some good food, hang out with family for a little longer, and then right around like that 10:30, 11-ish range, probably get back on. So, hope everyone who was watching enjoyed, and yeah, peace. Actually, let me save before I do anything. Okay, that's going to do it for me for now. We'll be back on later for more Mass Effect, but yeah, peace.